world, oppression exists. In Swat Valley, Pakistan, women are denied the right to an education because of a radical group known as the Taliban. However, one brave individual decided to take a stand. At the age of 11, Malik Safazai began posting blogs on the BBC to educate people on the cruelty of the Taliban and show how she and many others have been deprived of their rights. Although on October 9, 2012, at 14 years old, Malik Safazai was shot in the head by the radical group. Thankfully, she survived this near-fatal attack, and she continued to speak out. Motivated by her personal experience, Malik Safazai has become the youngest women's and children's rights activist across the globe. Her work addresses Article 26 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states, "Everyone has the right to education." This has become Yousafzai's motto. Through her dedication and passion, Yousafzai was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 2014. The Mala Fund has already raised over $7 million, and it continues to grow and prosper, changing the lives of millions, becoming an inspiration to us all.
Marina Pisklakova is a woman living and working in Russia. She began researching the horror that is domestic violence after a colleague brought the issue to her attention. Domestic violence is and was a huge issue affecting Russia. Under Russian law, abuse is only considered a crime when the victim is unable to work for 2 years or has died as a result of it. When the police get involved, the victim is often blamed for provoking it, and the abuser hardly faces jail time and is set free without a trial. Pisklakova answered the call of the voiceless and started Russia's first abuse hotline in 1993. The estimated number of women killed by their husbands in Russia was 14,500 before Pisklakova's work. Today, the number has dropped to 12,000 women, and it continues to descend. Marina Pisklakova works to uphold Article 5 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that no one shall be subjected to torture, cruel, inhumane, or degrading treatment or punishment. Although Marina and her supporters have not yet instated actual laws, they have broadened the functional definition of domestic violence to include marital rape, sexual violence in the marriage or partnership, psychological violence, insulation, and economic control. There are 40 crisis centers operated under an organization where Pisklakova is named president. Through Marina Pisklakova's work, it is realized that one person can make a change, even if they are the first and only to do so. We have taken that lesson to heart and decided to make a change in our local community. We have made 6 care packages to donate to a local women's shelter, similar to the crisis centers Pisklakova initiated. It is easy to contribute in a way that seems so small but has a great impact.
Just as in Pakistan and Russia, women in Ghana are struggling with their rights. Women in Ghana have been forced into what is known as tricosi for hundreds of years. Tricosi is a religious practice in the Volta religion, where young girls are given to shrines as a payment to the gods for a crime committed by a family member. Juliana Dagbadze was only 7 years old when she was given to a shrine because her grandfather stole $2. She stayed in the shrine for 10 years through horrible living conditions and extreme mental, physical, and sexual abuses. She was first raped at the age of 10 and had 2 children by the age of 17. Juliana Dagbadze escaped the shrine with her children and took refuge with an NGO called International Needs Ghana. After facing such atrocities, she has dedicated her life to freeing other women from tricosi shrines. Juliana Dagbadze has helped to free over 1,000 women from tricosi shrines and has played a crucial role in enforcing the law that outlaws tricosi. She works to uphold Article 4 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, which states that no one shall be held in slavery or servitude. Her life teaches women and victims of tricosi to speak out and stop the abuses happening to them. She is the voice for any woman who has ever been objectified.
Women's rights have been abused for quite a while now, but have improved because of women who have stood up. Matilda Joslyn Gage was a part of the women's suffrage movement in the 1900s. Inspiration from her has begun the Matilda Joslyn Gage home in Fayetteville, New York, a place very close to our hometown. This historical site hopes to further educate people about women's rights and current social issues through Girl Ambassador programs and a youth and gender conference.
There are still several obstacles blocking the path to true equality, but with the help of Marina, Malala, and Juliana, and many of the other defenders, they have jumped over many of the hurdles by standing up. If more people can participate in standing up for the violations of the Articles of the Declaration of Human Rights, we could bust through the barriers to find equality for everyone.
Human.